Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of MaasTIPS with James and Giulia. Today's episode is all about cycling. So while Maastricht is a city that's really easy to get around on foot, we have both found that having a bike has really added to our experience and let us explore a little bit further afield.
Some of the things we'll be covering in this video is how to get a bike, some basic road rules, how to park your bike, and then also how to avoid getting fines, which is something that nearly happened to me.
So in terms of getting yourself a bike, you can certainly buy a bike while you're here and sell it before you leave, but we both really recommend renting a bike. So Swapfiets is a company that is most commonly used for renting your bikes in Maastricht, and this is done on a month-by-month basis. You can pick your bike up from the store near the train station, or you can actually get it delivered to your accommodation. The bikes come equipped with locks and lights, and if you have any difficulties or your bike breaks down, there is also some assistance for you there.
So now I'm going to go over how and where to park your bike. So first, you're always going to want to lock it. The best way to do this is to place the lock through the body and the wheel of your bike, and if possible to a fixed structure such as a bike rack. You're always going to want to park at a bike rack because the municipality can remove bikes that are parked incorrectly. There are also a number of free open bike parking areas that are located around the city, such as at the Vrijthof Square, the Markt Square, at the train station, where you can safely and securely store your bike, but just be aware of the opening hours of these locations.
While learning the road rules can be a little bit daunting, we both found that with a quick online search, it cleared up a lot of questions that we had. So we're just going to go over some really basic road rules in this video, but we encourage you to also check them out online.
Right-of-way and street signs are the most important things to consider when cycling in the Netherlands. There are zebra crossings, which can be recognized by the white stripes along the road. When you see these, you must give way to pedestrians. These shark teeth markings, or haaientanden, indicate that you must give right-of-way to any traffic passing along the blunt end. Some of the most common signs you will encounter include this sign, which indicates that you can cycle on this road, and this sign, which indicates that you have right-of-way. Unless there are signs that indicate that you have right-of-way, you must always give way to the right. There are so many more signs which you can look up online, and we would encourage you to do so before biking in Maastricht.
And finally, it's really handy to know that the laws have recently changed in the Netherlands. So to avoid getting a fine, make sure you put your phone away while cycling. If you're carrying a handheld phone or electronic device, you could actually receive a €95 fine. If you do need maps while you're cycling, you can buy a holder to attach to your handlebars, and you can purchase this online.
I was actually very close to receiving a fine myself. So my big tip is to avoid shopping streets when the shops are open, because that is forbidden. I did this unknowingly when I was biking home from the train station, and I happened to pass some police officers who were very close to issuing me a fine. Luckily they didn't, and now I know to steer clear of those streets.
And have you cycled in Maastricht? We'd love to hear about your experiences cycling and any tips that you might have.
So we hope that cleared up some of your questions that you might have about cycling in Maastricht. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, be sure to keep an eye out for our next video.